Yeah, I have no problem seeing these monuments removed whatsoever. But please, DBL Nation, we want to hear from you. Make sure that you write in using the hashtag DBLTake, and we would love to continue that conversation with you. So more and more of the country is reopening, but the recent spike in coronavirus cases, and it is a spike, by the way, not a second wave, according to our own Dr. Coley, it's leading many to ask, what should we do to slow the growth? So 26 states, including Texas, Oklahoma, and Arizona, are seeing numbers on the rise. Yesterday, Texas Governor Greg Abbott said coronavirus is spreading at a, quote, unacceptable rate in his state, and warned tougher actions may be required. Watch.
We have strategies to reduce the spread of COVID-19 without having to return to stay-at-home policies. Closing down Texas again will always be the last option.
All right, so, I mean, here we are again, Erica. The numbers are not lying anymore, right? People think that we're somehow over, or maybe they just have quarantine fatigue. What do we do here?
Well, I think quarantine fatigue plays a lot into it, because I don't think that people are thinking about the long-term repercussions. I live in a neighborhood where there's a lot of bars and restaurants, and I actually was pretty shocked to see how many people
are they full, girl?
Just completely full. I mean, and I'm like, well, is it over? Like, is everything okay? Like, I'm questioning in my mind, because people just kind of seem, I think a lot of people have just decided, like, listen, I'm just going to take the risk because I need to live my life for various reasons. But we have to understand.
But then you jeopardize other people's health.
Well, that's been the message from the beginning.
I know. Lindsay, are you seeing people just holing up left and right in bars in your neighborhood?
Well, I kind of live in around like a lot of nothing, so not really. But I will say that, so my man's from Texas. Like, I love Texas, but on May 1st, Texas had its highest death toll of the year from coronavirus. And the next day, they opened up bars and malls, shopping malls. So it's like, for Greg Abbott to come out and say this thing's now, like, you kind of could have got ahead of the curve like New York has. You see, New York, and a lot of my family lives there, had a huge downtick in the recent months, and it was the hotspot of the entire world for a moment. So I just think everybody has to take it seriously, and this could drag on for less time.
Yeah, I really hope that we can get ahead of it. This last story is very important. It was an incredible scene at the NASCAR race yesterday. All of the drivers rallied around Bubba Wallace, escorting his car to the start. Now, they then all gathered around him, you see, in a unified show of support. This comes after a noose was found on Sunday inside Wallace's garage stall. He is NASCAR's only full-time black driver. Wallace got emotional from the overwhelming show